Thank you for joining my first vlog on my YouTube channel, Jo Re Mi Fa So La Keto. This will be the first time I posted anything. I have a story and I wanted to track the journey from regaining like a ton of weight. So first of all, just to give you some backstory about me, you know, how did I get here? I have been overweight since I can remember, most of my life. I remember dieting as early as in middle school. So, you know, I've always, you know, even in high school, I was active. I was always considered like the chubby girl on my, you know, in my dance team, marching band team, color guards, and all that kind of stuff. Throughout my history, I've tried like every diet you can think of. I've tried Atkins, Slimgenics, diet pills, you know, weight loss shakes, you know, went vegetarian for a while, did Whole30. I even went and got the lap band surgery. On every diet that I did have some success. I'm, you know, losing weight here or there, but it was really hard for me to stay on any plan for more than 3 or 4 months. A couple of years ago, probably like 4 or 5 years ago, I did start running. I had a really supportive group of coworkers who were running, and I decided to start that and to start, you know, eating a little bit better. And I did lose some weight there and did run for like over, you know, a year. And then what happens? I get pregnant with my second child, my son. And of course, after I had my son, I was looking for a way to lose that baby weight. You know, I had gotten close to, you know, larger than where I had been in a long time after running. So I had started hearing about keto like all over. Had a couple friends, my sister was looking into it. I had coworkers, again, who were really fit and healthy that had started doing it with success. So I decided, hey, let's give this, you know, keto thing a try. Keto was great for me. This is the first diet or plan or lifestyle, whatever you want to call it, that I was on, that I stayed on for years. I was on keto for about 2 years. I lost 50 pounds within the first about 6 months and maintained that, fluctuating maybe 5 to 15 pounds for 2 years. It's the longest I've ever stayed on any plan. It felt great. I didn't feel like I was deprived. It felt really good. And then of course, 2020 happens. In February last year, I fell off my plan. I stopped eating keto consistently, and I stopped running. And then of course, you know, later that month, I think maybe early March, I'd have to check the dates, but I decided, hey, I need to get back in shape. And what do? I went and, you know, ran. I ran around a pond in near my house, which honestly was not that far. I didn't think it was that far, especially compared to what I had been running. And I hurt my back. I don't think my body was adjusted to the newly weight gain, and also I had taken like such a break from running. If any of you are runners or know how that works, you can't just go out and start where you've been and expect it to have those same results or that same stamina and everything that you built up. You kind of lose it if you don't maintain it. So I hurt my back, where I had, you know, I was really kind of not being able to walk or sit for long periods of time. For a while, I had physical therapy and everything to try to get that back into shape, or back to where I could be normal again. But then, you know, add on that the pandemic happening, remote learning happening, you know, my job at the time, you know, I was struggling a little bit, so there was some confidence issues there. The election, and really what I just ate all those feelings. I ate them all those feelings. So I gained all the weight back and then some. It's been really hard for me lately to get that motivation, but it's been really helpful for me is I am a part of we call the WAC fan. I follow Autumn Jones on startingKeto, and several members of them were talking about doing 75 hard. And I did some research, and although I get the concept and I know it's supposed to be hard and really challenge you, I know me, I know I'm not ready for that right now. And honestly, I just need to get back on a plan. And so I am doing 75 days, but I am modifying it a little bit. I figure any plan is better than no plan, and maybe at some point I will try the exact rules of 75 hard. But right now I'm just trying to stay on plan. So what I'm doing for, my 75 days is I am going to weigh myself daily. I am going to take measurements and vlog, hence, this weekly on my diet. I'm going to be on keto, right? 20 net carbs, less than 20 net carbs a day. Exercise for 1 hour a day, preferably outside. If I'm not able to go outside, then I'll do inside. I'm in Colorado, and that was one of the issues with 75 hard with me is that, we are at the months where it normally snows a lot, and I want to be safe. And if I follow 75 hard, I want to follow exactly how it's listed and not, have to make modifications like that. So anyway, exercise 1 hour a day. For water, I'm doing 80 ounces a day, so 10 glasses, the normal recommended. And then I am going to do the reading portion, reading 20 pages of nonfiction books every day. And then I've also added some self-care items. So, during the pandemic, and I work from home, and I'm sure many of us do right now, I've kind of fallen off the whole, hey, I'm gonna get ready and make myself look presentable. So that's kind of where I'm at there, and trying to put some effort every week into making myself look presentable. Getting out of workout clothes and pajamas, combing my hair, and all those other things. I'm also setting guidelines to stop eating at 8 p.m. And then turning off my phone at 11 o'clock. And that one I think is going to have to be a modification a little bit. I need to work on that one, is what I found already. So anyway, it's 75 days straight, no breaks. Again, you want to start all back on if you can't do everything that you set yourself up to do. So I'm tracking all of that. As of now, my starting weight is 241 pounds, which is the biggest I have ever been. And that includes when I was pregnant with my kids. Like when I delivered Gloria, I think I was at 234. And when I was delivering Quincy, my son, I was at 228. And then, of course, you lose all that weight fairly quickly. Not all of it, but a portion of it you'll lose fairly quickly, and work on the other part of it. I didn't gain a ton for my kids. It was really around 25 to 30 pounds for each kid, but yeah, it's just really kind of, I don't know, it just sucks that I let myself get up to this. I was really just eating everything and anything when I wanted to, what I wanted to. There was no rhyme or reason on, for me, if it was like, if I wanted it, I ate it. If I was bored, I could eat something. Like, I didn't put any guidelines on myself. I just was not feeling any motivation to be on anything. So, after the 75 days, I would love to be in Wonderland. But I think that's a little bit, a lot to do in 75 days. But so, my goal really is to just do this for 75 days straight. don't take any breaks, stay on track, stay on plan, and let the scale fall where it may. Here's my before pick. So this is my before pick as of January 4th was day 1. And then each week I'll go ahead and compare each weekly pick to my initial before pick, so we can see if I'm seeing any progress. And then I'll also show what my weight is. So that's it for now. Hope you continue watching and can see my progress, and I'll be back in a week. Wish me luck.